our choreography workshop where we are going to continue on with Stayin Alive. And this is a cover by Common Ground, which is it's a beautiful cover, I love it. And we are gonna get kind of the middle piece done, and we're gonna be mostly finished except for a little less than a minute and a half, I think. So let's start with what we did last week, give that a repeat, and then move on to the new part. Now, if this is a little bit too confusing for right now, then we have another beginner choreography, which is kind of designed on what we do in the mornings and our get ready for the day routine, a little bit of that, a little bit of new stuff. So check that one out if you want one that's a little less crazy. This is a fusion of styles, but anyway, FlairFlies, so let's get to it. We are going to, once we get the steps all set in this and the next one, we're going to go back through and clean everything and talk about interpretation and arms, all that good stuff. But for now, let's start with what we did last week. So, or was the week before? So, we're going to take our initial pose, and you want to be nice and sturdy here. Since you're parallel to the audience, you can make it a little wider here. It doesn't have to be one leg in front of the other. The important thing is that you're well balanced, right? So, you have you're holding your head here, like you're thinking, oh my gosh, and when the music starts, the lyrics, we're gonna do, it's a chest circle, so it's just moving from here, and we're gonna start from the outside. Your body weight's gonna stay here, and we're gonna swing through to one side, arms here, swing to the other side, and this last swing gets a little bit lower, and then we're just kind of gonna side, it's like a side going down. Then right steps over, left circles, and steps over together. And when you step together, you already want to start bending your knees to do this kind of pop-up step. And then you're going to sink down again. Now you're going to have kind of a mood change, like, you know, you're getting more determined, stronger, fighting stance, stepping forward with the shoulder roll to the back, right and left. Right arm goes up, left arm goes up, head goes to the side, and the knees are going to go opposite, tuck, tuck, and I'm going to put your body weight over this left leg, because you're going to kind of fall backwards, and then you're going to step, 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 and stay here in the lunge, aiming towards the corner. And from here, you can bend this back leg a little to get more of a hip roll in. Now, coming up, you're going to start to go over this front leg. You rise up on it, your weight is going to be forward because you want to fall down on it. Bump. And then we're going to start our walking things. We start our kind of slow motion run. You know, those dreams where you're trying to run and your legs just, you know, it's like running through water. That's what that one is going to be like. But from sort of here from the corner, oh, you've got your weight back here, so you have a little more freedom in your hip to do those rolls. And here it's like you want to like rise up on your right leg, like you're going to try and balance, but it turns out that your weight is too far forward, and you end up falling on it. And as soon as you fall, that back leg, the right one, is going to start the run, so it's going to scratch up. And then a little step forward, second scratching, scratch to the right, and then it's going to come forward for your right, left, and right. This is going to rise up, The hip is going to kind of come up as you straighten. That's your Stayin Alive. Stayin Alive. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Second time. From here. Let's try and point that out. Make it long. And it's going to cross over here and then kind of round. Pushing off the left leg. Let's push off here and then do a grapevine. So left over to the side, to the back, and then we're going to come down to parallel again. And from here, we're going to do our 1, 2, 3 steps, but this time going forward. So it's going to be a left, right, and the left, lifting up, right, left, right. So it's like that hip is lifting up your last leg, and only then do you shift your weight completely there. And from here, so you're on your right leg, and we're going to, this is like, this is your hip working here. So you're going to, again, go through that parallel position, but you're gonna make your hip much more exaggerated. Here's parallel, and here it's really turning around to lift up your leg. So you want this kind of exaggerated movement. You can also have a feeling like, we're gonna go over this in more detail when we clean it up, but to feel like, almost like, you know, this part of your butt is just kind of kicking it out to the front. So it's gonna be, so it's going to be on each of those. And then it'll be the Stayin Alives again. But you can see the contrast here rather than the hip coming up just so kind of a little bit and shifting the weight. This one is really like a very exaggerated. And from here, this left leg is gonna come in. Now this is, you're gonna pick it up. It's almost like you're making a little circle there, but you want it pretty close to your leg and to go backwards. And then the right is gonna come, so you want your weight to be in the middle here. You don't want it too far forward. And then the right is gonna come around. And then stepping left, right, left. From here, get a little bit deeper, and let's go back again. And the right arm is going to swing up, and it's going to go in an arc over your head, and it's going to be followed by your left, and then your left is going to go down. So your arms are, you want to do a little extra to make this arm swing up, like it's taking momentum. And your shoulders are following it, and this left arm is coming after and going all the way down. It's going to come back. And here on my right leg here, and we're going to go through the middle, to the other side, and then the feeling is like there's a wind, big strong wind blowing from over there, and we're going to start to move back. And we are going to get ready to do our jump. I hope you warmed up FlairFlies. If you haven't, please just mark this jump and do it when you're warm. One thing that we need to really, really take care of is making sure that our bodies are ready to work, which means stretching and warming up and being prepared for it. So I don't want you to do any of this that is gonna cause any distress for your body unless you're really warmed up. So the jump here is, it's going to be, we're going to bring our left knee up and then our right. So it's going to be in a parallel position, but we're going to be turning in the air unless you're not really a jumper, in which case we're just going to put it down and move to the back. But if you are a jumper, it's going to be happening in the air. So, and then this right foot is going to slide out very quickly after you've landed. And then that's going to turn out. together, and then we're gonna have both feet are gonna turn out and come back to the parallel position. It happens fast, so you're gonna throw that left knee up, right knee up, right leg slides out, and does a quick bump bump, and then both legs are gonna go out in. So hold together, it's gonna be we're gonna add some arms later on to that, but for right now, this does not also have to be a huge jump unless you really want to launch yourself. You're gonna put your weight over your right, left, right, sliding out. Right turns out, so the toes come up, heel stays on the ground. Coming back here, and then you're gonna open up those toes, leaving your heels on the ground. Now we're gonna start the next phrase with a little walking, but this is an actual walk. You're not brushing or dragging anything. Walk, walk, right, left, right. The left is gonna come over, right back, left, and this, you're gonna put your weight on your right, but just to bring yourself forward, and we're gonna do forward contraction there. So we're here after our jump, walking, walking, right, left comes over, left comes back, right, and this is just kind of getting some momentum to go forward into your contraction. So you come here, and from here you're going to come right, straight right up, and then you're going to be twisting at the waist and opening with your left hand to the corner. So it's like you're kind of showing your back here. So right, left, chassé, left, right, left coming back. The right is bringing us forward with the momentum. Coming up, and showing back here. And from here, I'm going to show from the front, but we're going to go to the corner. So we're facing the diagonal there in a parallel position. And you're going to shift all of your weight over onto this left leg. Even though it's quick, you want to make this shift because you're going to be lifting up that back leg. So we're here, shifting it, and we're lifting it back. It doesn't have to be up to the sky or, split or anything. So we're just lifting it up a little, shifting our weight and falling. We're going to fall back, and then we're going to do right, left, left hip forward, back, and then we're going to do another of our kind of dejected, like we did at the beginning. So there's a little bit of repetition in here, a couple of spots. So 5 jumps on our left to right, slid out the right foot, opened it up, and now both are opening, and we're beginning our walk, right, left, left, right, left comes over, step right back, left, and with the right step back, you're going to be just kind of breathing into it like the wind is like one of those, I think of one of those things in front of the tire stores, like one of those gummy things. So that is what you're in for there. And straightening up. And then you're going to make that twist. So your left hand is coming forward. Shifting your weight onto your right so you can lift up your leg to the back. And that leg is going to take you back. A little chassé there. You're here, leg move it back, little chassé to land on your weight is over your right. And then you put that left hip forward. It's coming back. And then you're just going to take your right leg forward and make your, maybe we should go on the left, kind of our little too much. And then we're gonna do a little repeat of the beginning. So we had this part where we're getting back into our strong stance. So from here, we're gonna go back again. We're gonna step right with the shoulder coming back, step left coming back, right, left, head. This time we're just gonna take the right foot and turn the toes out with our heel on the ground. So bump, 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 bump. Instead of what we had before, we're just gonna make it a little simpler this time. Here we're going to do another hip movement. This time we're going to be taking the left hip and it's going to be coming in. We're going to be twisting to this corner and using that to open our left leg and just put it down. So it's kind of like a step but not really. And then we're going to do the right. So the right will pull forward and open up to the side. So we're getting kind of open position. It doesn't have to be super turned out. It can be just a little bit turned out. And from here, we're going to be kind of bending into our right leg and using our hand. It's like we're going to push ourselves up and the movement is going over. So we're going to start with, if you want to just look at my feet for a sec, we're going to be pushing up from the right foot onto the left. And the left is going to be on a little kind of half toe, but a very small one because you're just using it to rock through. So it's going to be kind of a circular motion. So coming to the top. And then we're going to be sitting back on our right leg. So we don't want it to be too extreme. So we've done our hip movement, and our weight's on our right. And our hand is helping us go through. So we're lifting up and going in that circular position and coming up on our left, and then we're going to be going forward in this direction. So we've come here after our kind of ejected pose, right and left, arm, head, foot. And hip open, and coming up here. I didn't do that very well, so let's do it again. So your weight's on your right. And coming over the top, coming through, and heading this right, left, left, and then we're going to have another of our Stayin Alive. It's going to be another of those little right, left, with the hip coming up. So right, left, going this direction, but our arms are going to be coming here like we're holding a sword, like we've got a sword on our hip. So after we've come here, right, left, left, Stayin Alive, moving here, and now we're going to draw that sword. We're going to take it out. So we want to make sure that we're going to go for the way your weight is shifting so you get a nice organic flow to it. For now, we just want to make sure that we have an idea of the steps. So coming out here, and coming to a circle, and right, left, Stayin Alive, right, and from here, we're going to take that sword out, and it's going to be so heavy that it takes us with it. So we're going to be leaning back onto our left, and our right foot is going to come up, and it's like a heavy sword is going to make our right foot circle around and come back. So more precisely, the steps are: right is coming out, going over, left is stepping back, right is stepping back, left, and then we're going to be here for our Stayin Alive. And then Stayin Alive like we're raising it up. So We want to make that nice and flowy eventually, but for now we're just learning it. So we're going to Stayin Alive, Stayin Alive. And then we've got stepping going back. And Stayin Alive, lifting it up. So let's put that together a little bit. So we've come back here, set pose. Now the frame pose, the strong one. Arm, arm, head, foot comes out in. And then we're going to bring our hips to the diagonal out. After here, hip and foot, hip and foot. And from here, we're gonna do that circular movement. And coming over with our right foot, right, left, left, right, left. Stayin Alive, right, left, right. Sword comes out, right over, and then left over. So it's kind of like a right over, left over, and a waltz kind of step. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Backing up, Stayin Alive, Stayin Alive, and then we're going to be moving forward again. Let's give that whole second part a repeat. See if we've got it that far. Okay, so we're blown back by the wind. These are kind of free arms, but you want to get on your ready to launch from your right foot. So left knee is going to come up, turning, right foot slides out, turning out, and then both feet, toes are coming up, and coming back to parallel. And then we're just gonna this is just a casual walk, a couple of steps, and then right, left is coming over, right back, left back, and with the right coming back, we're gonna use that momentum to go into that contraction. So this is going forward, then straight up to the ceiling, nice long position, and then twisting at the waist. Weight is shifting over your left leg, right is coming up a little bit, but not too much. Right, left, right, and you can bring your toes up here again, and then hips moving forward, hips moving back, and then we're just going to bring it around here. And then starting that sequence that's a little bit like it was towards the beginning. So stepping and shoulder rolling back right and left, right, left, head, and just the foot this time. Then we'll have our hips opening the foot, hips opening the foot, weight is on your right, and you're going over the top. So you're starting that demi point over here, a low demi point, and then pushing off from the second leg. And coming here. So your shoulder, as you come back here, you're going to get ready. This is again like a momentum to push you forward and make sure you're getting that left shoulder back. Right, left, right, left. Stayin Alive, right, left, right, right, left, right. Sword is heavy. Bringing us back. Stayin Alive, Stayin Alive. So from here, we're gonna be going back to our part. So with the foot for this one, I want you to think a circular movement like a rond. So the right foot, you want to try point here, right, left, right, and here we're gonna go right, left, right to fall forward, Stayin Alive, like we're casting a spell, maybe something like that, or asking for something. But these are strong movements also. So you're going, you come here with your sword, and you're going forward with those those circular movements, and so it goes the other way. So you're going out, 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 stay alive, back up. And for the next one, you're going to be, you want to have kind of a loose leg, but you're going to straighten in the air. So you're coming from here, and you're just kind of putting it down. It's that circular movement, but you're coming up in the air a little bit. So stay alive. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the and the last one here, we're just going to be stretching up to the sky and then sinking down. And we can lean on one knee here, and here the left shoulder is going to be bringing us across. So we want to make sure that it's the shoulders that are really leading the way here. Coming through. And then we're going to have that dun 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 dun, that percussion again, fast movement. So we're going to bring our knee up super fast, and this is really just a bump bump, and it's going back down. So coming from here. So we've been way up, and we're going to sink down and let the shoulders kind of change position. Bum. And we're going to do our whole body twist and bring them together and do a little hop hop here. So we're hitting all those drum beats really fast. So we've had our corner here. So that leg is starting, circling out. Left leg is circling out, right leg circling out, and a little momentum going forward. So where we have our kind of pose. Staying alive, staying alive. And for the next set, we're gonna be lifting those legs up a little bit off the floor. But again, you have your circular movement, and they're kind of loose when they're coming up and then straightening. And we're just going to be stretching straight up and then sinking down onto this leg and letting our shoulders bring us through and bum, bum, bum. Sharp movement. Bring them together so both are coming in, and then you're just going to hop, hop. And then we're going to start kind of a circle. So So let's start straightening the circle movements. And I know it's a lot, but I wanted to kind of get the most of it done. And so for the last one, we've only got like a minute and a half to finish off. We're gonna do the whole song. It's long, but it's a great song, so why not? So we come here, and we're gonna be doing a pivot. Now here, for those of you who don't really turn, it doesn't have to be, we're not spinning like crazy here. It's, if you can do one, do one. If not, we're gonna kind of have an alternative to just do the brushing to get you around, to travel a little. So, but if you're a turner, means that back leg is coming in, and you're turning from this twist. So we're having the left arm comes up, and that's just going to get us around. But here the point isn't really to turn, so don't worry if you're not getting around that much. So here, and then this left arm is going to scoop the right out. So the right is coming forward and starting to circle. And from here, so our weight is still over our left, we're going to be pushing forward onto our right and bringing this left side forward to just continue turning. And this isn't, it's not like a bunch of crazy turns. We're just trying to keep that kind of circular movement going. So we've got our hops here, turning, opening up that front, and then that front leg, you're gonna step on it, and that momentum should bring you around, but not even a full turn there. And from here, you're gonna be backing up, like you're asking something, like it's kind of a why. And from here, you're gonna prepare. So you're gonna be turning to get ready to, this will be your turning arm. But they're just gonna open because again, it's not really about the amount of pivots you're doing here. You're just backing up and you're gonna prepare here. So this right arm is gonna curve in. So you have a little bit of momentum. And then it's going to open. So they're just going to open with the palms up, and the feet are going to be low. So you're backing up, preparing, and this is at most one turn, and we're going to do just a couple of hops to get us around again. But I'm going to leave this like the amount of how much you're going to turn up to you, because I don't know how much you guys turn. If you're like, you love to like, you know, like a torpedo, you are welcome to do that here because it's your piece, and you know, it should say what you wanted to say if you want to do more turns. But otherwise, we're just gonna leave it kind of open, but we're just there here and continue on. But we do want to end up with our back to the audience. And from here, we're going to be, it's like we don't want it to go out too much like this. It's just like lifting the knee and putting it down. This one comes out. And then we're going to bring both in together. So you have to do a little hop. And then we're going to hop back out. So both feet are moving out. And then hop in again. You can bend the knees, hands are coming to your head. So we're always having that contrast between kind of slow lyrical movements and the bump, dump, dump that comes with the percussion. So starting from the circle, we've done our two little hops here, and we're using the momentum here, opening up the front leg, and then pressing onto the right leg. I want to make that movement a little bit clearer, so I'm not going to turn this time, but you're going to use your momentum here. It's that twisting movement, and this arm is going to come up. That's going to take you around, so we'll have the turn here. We turn in this position. Then this left arm is going to come down and bring the right out, and right's going to circle. And then we're going to step onto that right. And the momentum here is coming again from that twist. And you can use a little arm there to get you around. So we're going to just try and make that smooth and try and go in kind of a circular motion. And we're going to end with our backs towards the audience. So we are here after there's little jumps and turning, and from here we're going to scoot backwards and get ready to turn, and we can move ourselves to the back with a little step up here, keeping the right wrist on the ground and just helping ourselves along with that left foot. And then we're coming out here, together, out, head. And then we're going to repeat that very same combination again to complete like a half circle. So we're coming from here, and again, it's that twisting movement, and we'll get into more details when we're cleaning it. We've got a whole session just for that. So you're from here, legs come forward, you're stepping on it and backing up, and you want to this time end facing forwards. So you don't have to turn on this one, but you're going to get ready, you're going to prepare here. Sit around to the front, and you have the arm coming out, and the leg is just going up, up, hugging yourself out, and then we're going to be when the lyric starts, we're going to start the circle then. So we're circling our head, we're just staying on the left, and we're going to swing to the right. It comes up a little, and left, and the last right one is a little lower, like we're running out of momentum. And then we're going to have this kind of dejected posture. Not too much though, because you don't want shoulders here, but you can let them relax a little bit here. And we're going to take the right leg, step over. Left is going to circle around, step over again, and then we're going to bring them together. As we bring them together, we're already going to be taking that knee bend or plie to push up on the ground. And this leg here is gonna start parallel, but then it's gonna turn out and bring us to the side. So from here and up, and we're gonna go back to our little kind of, it's like you have a sigh and you're just kind of relaxing down after that. But we're going to have a change of attitude here. We're going to step forward, bring one shoulder back. Step forward, bring the other shoulder back. Right hand up, left hand up, head to the side. And then our knees are going to go right, left. And from here, we're going to start to lean more over that left leg. And this right leg is gonna be coming across. Again, it's gonna circle, step, and pushing off from your left. And we're gonna be doing a grapevine, stepping over left to the side, under left, together. So I have to keep shifting around to stay in the camera range, so that's why I keep doing that. So we're coming back here off balance and stepping over and then pushing off, grapevine, left, together, right, behind, and together. And so then we're placing like the toe on the ground and then rotating out. So, but I want a bit of a hip here, so you're also going down. Your hip is like going forward to the side to turn it out. And then the other one is going to join it. Forward and out. And remember, you are like picking up your head and bringing it through a circle. So you're going to go a little bit on your on the balls of your feet, but you're not going to do like a high half toe. You're just going to go up. And remember, you want to keep a little weight or be able to shift very quickly to this left leg so you can then move forward. And we're going here and here, and the next Stayin Alive. Go 1, 2, 3, this is your sword. 1, 2, 3. And then let's sort away from your body. And it's going to come with your foot. And it's like that sort of so heavy that it's dragging you backwards. And you're Stayin Alive here. And Stayin Alive here. And then we're going to start from the inside leg. So, circle here, circle here, circle here, And you're staying alive to be kind of reaching forward. And this is kind of a hard movement, staying alive. Just go backwards so you can see me. And for the next ones that we're just gonna do the same thing, like circling it, but you want it to be soft going on the way out, and it's gonna stretch out, and stretch out, and stretch out. And here you can probably just step. It's not really enough time for a full 4. Stretching up, and then you're gonna lower to your knee. And here we want the shoulders. So the shoulder is gonna drop forward and come across. And we're gonna pull it up, pull our knee up. And this is a very quick movement, bum, bum. Then you're gonna make just like a quick movement, changing direction and back, but just with your feet. So you're like with your entire lower body, so your hips are gonna go too, shoulders are gonna stay in place. And that's it. Twist here, twist back, and you're gonna bring your feet together, both at the same time, and then you're gonna do hop, hop, and then we're starting the circle. So for the circle, maybe twisting for this turn, scooping underneath, and we're gonna bring this around to about the side. And you're going to be turning in your best position. And we will break this down a little more in when we're getting to the cleaning stage. So backing up here, getting your preparation ready, turning, and you can get yourself there by little steps afterwards. So that's making a small step on the left foot to come down on the right. Then you've got your percussion, so it's coming out. Make sure you don't keep this out too much, or this is just a kind of a lift of the knee. Here, and then here. Bring both feet together at the same time. Both out, and to the head. Knees bent. And then continue your circle. Scraping underneath, and whisk. And backing up, getting your preparation ready, and finishing the turn here, feet, and foot is percussion, here, 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 and from here, you're going to be circling around. And using that momentum to do a few steps forward, open space here, and this is kind of a drag jump, and you're going to land bringing this left arm across, and from here, it's going to be backing up like something's scaring you, and here comes our percussion again, so quick little kick to the side, and it's coming right back, so you don't want to hold it there, you want to kick and come back, right in front, back out with both feet, and you're going to take a little momentum with your body, and then go down to the floor. So, let's run through that again, FlairFlies, and then try it with the music and see how it goes. All right. So, taking your initial position here, and just coming around, swinging to the right, to the left, to the right, and down. Stepping over right, circling left, stepping over, together, bending, turning out, and back shoulder back as you step forward, shoulder back, right, left, head, up, and you're going to be coming back, little chassé or left, right, left, hip is going, and you're pushing yourself over to take your steps. Brushing the back, right, left, right, right, left, right. So you're coming forward and then to the back. And you're going to come circling over here, pushing off of your left, and a grapevine, so that is left over, then side, left under, and together. And then your next Stayin Alive will be left, right, left, and right, left, right. And from here, we're going to do the bigger hip movements. Circling around, Stayin Alive. A little hand there. So let's go with our hands. We'll do more. We're going to do more arms and so forth. Let's go backwards. And relaxation before my performance. Stayin Alive. Then stepping left. And deepening your knee bend. And your right arm is going to circle like a big rainbow. Left is going to follow it. And then you're going to cross here. And that's where your wind is going to start to blow. Backwards to the corner. And stepping on your right foot. Your knee, turn, right slides out. And 1 foot and 2 feet. So second part starts. And you're just going to give them a pivot. So you are back in your droop. So stepping forward to the right, and at the same time you're going to pull that shoulder back. Stepping forward to the left, pulling that shoulder back. Right arm's going up. Left arm, head, and this time we're just going to do a foot movement. So that one goes out, in. And then we're going to do, so we're going to do a hip movement, but we're going to move the knee outward. So you're putting it down here and turning it outwards. So your hip takes it out, and your knee turns out. Your hip takes it out first, and then you turn out here. And it's like you're pushing your head over the top, so it's going to rise up here. And make sure you're ready for your change of direction. So you want to come all the way back to your left foot, so you can do your movement here, and then go back again, and then you have your sword. Stayin Alive, Stayin Alive. So picking up your sword and letting its weight drag you. Stayin Alive, Stayin Alive. And then we're going to start the leg circles with the right, left, right, and Stayin Alive, Stayin Alive. And hip circles again, but this time coming just a little bit off the floor. Stayin Alive. And this is a longer note. From here. Now you want to turn a little bit from the corner to your audience here. Coming down on one knee. And it's like you're drawing a smiley face with your shoulders. That makes sense? So you're bringing that right one all the way across. And here you're going to do a very quick kick. And your quick change of direction, pulling together and hop, hop. Down little bit, starting your circles. So you're taking momentum with your body so you can make that turn. But it's really don't need a lot of force for it. Then your front opens up to about, I'd say to your side, and then you can already step on it because we're really not turning that much in the arabesque. Backing up and getting ready as our back turns to the audience. Hands are going to be open here, and you can complete that with a little hoppy movement if you want. And we're going to give later alternatives to those turns. And knee and hand to the side, knee and hand to the side, together, out, head, and momentum for our next set. This one's opening, you're stepping right on that leg, and if you end up in the wrong place, you can use your steps to turn yourself, and you're getting ready as you're backing up. So, right over there. So, you're going to turn right here and keep it going. And then you have your pressure against your side, hugging, out, and head. And here we are going to do kind of a wind up. So, I think the time before I probably didn't do it right, so I think we're going to go to our right. And like one of those wind-up cars, run forward. So I think where the head would be most comfortable. Maybe we should go over the top again. And we want the momentum to be going in that direction. So why don't we go down first then? So go down here to the left, and that'll give us a good opportunity to get on this leg and then do that forward motion like that wind up. Trying to give myself a little more space here, and then you're coming down. So then backing up, and a little bit like we're scared. And coming to the middle, a little kick and bring it back with the right foot, right in front, jump back, and you're gonna again take momentum with your body, and to the ground. So we are gonna go over that in much more detail on, well, not the next one. The next one we wanna finish it off, and then we're gonna go through all the details, and then we'll have our pretend performance the time after that. But anyway, for now, FlairFlies, let's try it with the music, see if we can remember everything, see if I can remember everything. And so we see how it goes together. And be sure to message with any questions. Otherwise, we will be going over all of this again in the next one, and we'll be fine-tuning it in time after that. All right, FlairFlies, let's see how it goes with music.
You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm, we've been kicked around since I was born. And it's alright, it's okay, you can look the other way. We can try to understand New York Times effect on men. Running around the world like we're always staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody staying alive, staying alive.
there. If you're going to practice with the music, I suggest slowing the music down if you can. You can slow down even on YouTube. If you go to that little kind of gear symbol, tap on that and you'll see it'll have the speed of the music. So I do recommend that. You see, you know, I kind of made the steps, but I haven't really practiced them, so they're not very fluid yet, but that's what we have practices for. And when we meet again, we're going to talk a lot about the weight change here, the arms, the face, the story, and what it is we want to say with this. So my FlairFlies, we will finish the steps off next time, and after that we're going to clean, and after that we are going to just perform, even if it's only for you. All right, my FlairFlies, if this one is a little too much at this point, check out the beginner choreography and the video. And well, as always, my love to you all, my FlairFlies. Happy dancing, and I can't wait to see you so we can continue this journey together. Bye, FlairFlies.